And there we go. So the only people who I know have replays is Bomber, Verdant, and Jaeger, since I didn't get to his last stream. So with that in mind, I can do up to 4 for now. Even if that ends up just being a short viewer replay section. So I'll do these top 4. If I'd known there weren't many viewer replays, should have had more than 2. Well, again, if you always have more, if you have some you want to share, you know, feel free to save them. Like, if I can't get to all of them, I'll be sure to get to them on the next stream, you know. You only had 2. Our standard blue eye stuff. So you're gonna keep them public, huh? Nice. You got 2, but keep them just because one of them is kind of long. All right. Going up against heroes. Bell, okay, nice. Then negate malicious and then tag into ultimate spirit. Damn, chanting droplet. I mean, it says 4K defense. DPE? Yep. Most witchcrafters met in the OCG, but not top tier, so everyone decides to build it. Oh, not everyone. Okay. Really? Linking off his DPE? Interesting. You still have Majesty. Right? Well, one of your blue eyes got banished. So technically, yeah, never mind. Majesty wasn't live because the blue eyes got banished. So we're just hearing, saying witchcrafters met us have duel links. And that's the scoop. I mean, hey, same goes for Shiranui and Invoked when they were meta. What is this, lab? I'm set 4. Solemn warning. Oh boy. I'm sure Nui ever becomes meta in the TCG so you're giving 10 subs. Oh, Kashtira, okay. And of course he has Max C, because why not? But double Imperm and Drill Beam with Veiler's not that bad. I'm guessing his Kashtira is stun. Top of the Grave onto Sage. Negate, Super Poly, like that matters. Still gets negated. Declared light. Make Light Storm to pop the back row. Another Super Poly and a Cashier of Birth, okay. And that's the skill. Bro bricked hard. Oh, Rage Quits, okay. Probably banished all of his combo pieces off of that Desires. Okay, this one is Lab, and then a Neocraft. Yeah. Usually I feel like you want to Ash the big welcome, but yeah. He's probably setting up welcome so he could, like, you know, prevent you from activating, yeah. Because he's probably going to summon Lovely so you couldn't respond with monster effects to the big welcome. And then Lovely would pop a card. So yeah, in that case, since you already knew he had big welcome and welcome, then yeah. Negating welcome was a smarter play. Just to prevent you from getting hand ripped to and being unable to respond to his traps. And then of course he has Maxi, because why wouldn't he? Light Storm, pop the last back row, which is a Daruma. Make a Tyrant, since, yeah, they'll be unaffected by the traps. Oh no, Spirit, I thought he was gonna go for Tyrant. Set Song of the Dominators. And set Big Welcome. And then he scoops. Interesting. I don't think Labyrinth needs any more cards. Basically, any normal trap is basically Labyrinth support. They don't need anything else. Because he knew it would negate and tag and negate his other trap, yeah. Ah, D-Shifter. He must have drawn that for turn or something. Okay, Purge. It stays stuck there. Do you have Drill Beam? Yeah, that's the card you want to get rid of. Don't let them use Rebirth. And that's an easy scoop. Guess he had no Anita crafts there. Well, that's a bit too late. Let me see. Didn't really have anything, did he? Like, he's shifted. He's running Amazoness Swordswoman. Really? Okay. And he's running Vanity's Fiend. Like, I hate people who play a Neocraft as a Floodgate deck. That's just... ugh. like Vanity's Fiend, Shifter, freaking D-Fissure. And he only has 4 cards in his extra deck, so he's not running any of the pots. Like no pot of Extrav or whatever. Oh, in any case, I don't think Winter has anything. He activated a spell that would put a craft on pen zone in the pen zone. Ah, that's funny. So yeah, nothing new from Window. Then Endymion versus Hecahans. It's hard to tell. Let's see, Guardian Chimera, and then Psychic Punk versus Unknown. Yep, see you on Friday, Bomber. You was not paying attention at which point, I don't know which. Okay. Heads and Fuillos. Lovely. Look at his hand, rip it out, but each summon from the extract is going to give him more draws. I feel like since you weren't a Fuillos, you were just better off going for a draw 2 or something. Drew a chicken game. Into another spell power mastery. Alright, Celine. Special summoning Endymion, I'm guessing. Yeah. Now you can't pendulum summon. Meant to go beyond? Yeah. I mean, you could have just used Spell Power Mastery. You could have just used Spell Power Mastery to search your other scale. Into Beyond. I mean, hey, make the second Celine, so... Oh, and you didn't pendulum summon, so yeah, you're negated. Celine doesn't get any spell counters, you were better off just actually pendulum summoning there. Because now you have no spell counters on your field. At least he's fusioning and then chaining. He's gonna make Guardian Chimera or something? Good thing Hecahans need spells to actually do meaningful plays. Yeah. Yeah, good thing now you can. And now all of your negates are live. In Xeno. Doesn't that thing activate? Doesn't Xeno activate Engrave or something? When it's destroyed. If this fusion summon is destroyed, you can take control of any number of your opponent's monsters, yeah. But it should activate on a separate chain link, so you can negate it again. Yeah, there you go. You can negate a spell, bounce one of your Jackal Kings, and then resummon it with Celine, if need be. Zombie Vampire, because of course. Taking your Endymion, even though it can't negate. It's like, whatever. Good thing he can't attack Celine. And chicken games, you don't take any damage because it's a chicken game. No damage, Celine's alive, so you still have your Link 3. So you can immediately pendulum summon again. And Institution. I was gonna take Chaos Angel, but it has no effect or no protection, so. Yep, figured he'd use the counter trap on the first thing he saw. Ash is like, whatever. You still get the spell counters. You can negate with the other Jackal King. Grabbing Citadel. Did you draw for chicken game? Might as well get the draw, right? Taking Reflection, which again does nothing. Another Jackal King. You can summon with Servant. Yeah. Master Cerberus. Banish one of his cards for a huge attack boost. And Endymion Negate is gonna bounce himself to pop the field. Okay, yep. Here comes a full field wipe now. Pop 8. Love to see it. And then Master Cerberus can just banish that card on the field. And then Avramax, because why not? Pop 8 alone makes it perma-public, yeah. I've gotten some Pop 8s before. Like one of my public ones, I think, is against Ubel, and I think I got either Pop 6 or Pop 8 in that replay against Ubel. And that one's like, has been public on my account for a while. And that was back when Ubel was still like one of the best decks. We got the Gamma going first. And Perm, love to see it. You got more hand traps. Yep, Impulse, love to see it. I don't know. I saw a freaking Impulse, so it has probably a dark focus deck, so that doesn't really narrow it down. Radiant Typhoon, okay. Cross out. Sky Striker? I don't know. Fallen and Virtuous. Oh, Malice. Oh, gross. Only 3 decks you feel rest in the hangry. Using Gamma on that. Interesting. I guess it stays banished, but Tearfile, Malice, and Thunder Dragons are the 3 that get you angry. The only thing about Thunder Dragons that makes me angry is Colossus. Aside from Colossus, Thunder Dragons ain't too bad. I think Psychic and Punisher is gonna go hard here due to the difference in life points. I mean, Psychics do like being banished for the most part. It's part of their whole thing. Yep, here he is. He is pretty sure he's dead. Mega dead. Yeah, if we're playing against punks or anything, always assume that there's going to be a Psychic End Punisher at some point. Like, again, Psychic End Punisher is basically an honorary punk at this point. I think he said he had 2, because I think I saw this one. It's just these 2, I think. So Radiant Typhoon and I guess Radiant Typhoon and Elf Notes. I think I've deserved a true boss monster for the longest time. Yeah. I'm glad Pep is that boss monster. Yeah. Okay, Zodiac stuff. So this is Zodiac Radiant Typhoon. Someone's copying the meta. Popping his own imperm. Interesting. I guess he needed to pop something. Totem Bird. Which is like a what? Monster negate? Spell Trap negate, okay. Maxi. Again, Lunalights don't care about Maxi once they summon Liger Dancer. Surprised he didn't negate Gold Leo. Fusion he's gonna be probably negating. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, hey, Perfume Dancer Engraved turns on the Silver Hound. That's a Spell Trap negate. This will force out a negate as well, I believe. Yep, forcing out the UDF. So he still has a Spell Trap negate, and I don't remember if he had a if he has a MST set. He does. Again, okay, negating Kaleido Chick does nothing. Kaleido Chick just wants to dump Leo Dancer to make Liger Dancer. And Spell Trap negate is gone. Another. Oh, okay. We're just going Panther Dancer instead. I think this is game. Yeah, that's game. Very nice. Everyone always expects Liger Dancer. That they don't expect the Panzer Dancer. Going second, and he has the Fool us. And he has the Ash, so now he can droll. If they even care about that. Ah, great. Fiend Smith. Yep, Chaos Angel is just... Is that just a light Chaos Angel? Yeah, Chaos Angel is just light. Then he maxes you back. Ooh. Lunar Light Fuchsia could potentially go straight into a Liger Dancer. Okay, trolling himself. Ah, okay, he's gonna negate that, but you can negate with Silverhound. Well, the Chaos Angel stays on field, so he still gets to use the deck or extra deck. SP, finish the back row, pop that, bam, get reduced, and game. Very nice. Then there's Kenroma's replays. Jesus. 14 turns. Speed this one up to 14 turns. And I guess it makes sense. It's Branded versus Radiant Typhoon. Usually those games are about who can outgrind who the longest. This is going off here. Okay, you made Clem. Now he has Ecclesia and Cartesia. Probably summoning it. He didn't summon Albaz here. Okay, I guess he is. Is Albaz even going to activate? No. 3. Chimera? No. Duh. Dragon that devours. Dogma. I think that might be his last disruption. No, he can still summon Albaz to make Mirror Jade with Ecclesia. Or not. Ah, great fly. And this is turn 2. What the? Banish from grave. And quick effect banish from the grave again. Or shuffle, I guess. Jesus. I'm surprised he didn't chain branded opening to the MST. Like, I'm pretty sure that's all you had to do, just chain the branded opening to the MST, and then the mandate wouldn't be negating the Fallen Virtuous. You have an MST engraved? You do, but not anymore. So now this thing can't negate anymore. And now shuffle back all monsters. Use Heavy Storm. Damn, that's all, bro. Triple MST. So I think like turn, yeah, this is a freaking 14 turn one. This is usually, from what I've seen in other videos, it seems to be usually how Radiant Typhoon and branded matches go. Just seeing who can outgrind who. All about who runs out of gas first, but that doesn't seem to be too likely. I don't know why he even bothers summoning Albaz if it's not even activating. I mean, Phonics can come back at any point if like a quick play is activated or something, if I'm not mistaken. A turn, your timer's 30 seconds. Can't play. Damn. But don't you pretty much get like a minute or two at the start of each turn? Or start of your turn, you get like an extra like 2 minutes or something? All interrupting and quick effects. I guess it has to do with the fact that you need to activate MST and stuff. There's just so much happening. This must have been a very exhausting duel. Can get rid of Devour the Dogma because it's unaffected. Close to came out. Yeah, I would too. Yeah, had it been for having a duel like that, I'd be done with the game for the day. Kind of funny, MST actually negates, yeah. Thanks to the mandate, MST actually negates now. And there's Mirror Jade. Yeah, dragon that devours the dogma. Got rid of the phonics. Yeah, constantly adding stuff back from their grave to just keep going. It's like they can't really run out of gas. And actually managed to attack over their dragon that devours the dogma. But he could always summon another, especially if he just returns it to the extra deck. Train Max C. Alright, making him banish his own dragon so you can't take it. And Sanctifier. Courier, okay. At least you got that out of his hand already before your turn came around. retribution. Chain droplet. Negate, I'm guessing Mirror Drain and Sanctifier. Or Quem. Nope, just those two. Alright, Sanctifier's dealt with. Quem is dealt with. He still has Mirror Jade. Okay, now it's in the back row. Negate the Fallen so he can't reborn his Sanctifier. Yeah, I'm getting exhausted just watching this duel. No, it's all good. I'm just like, I just know like the mental frustration that you're going through just trying to like keep yourself in this duel. And for once he wasn't able to add anything back from his graveyard during the end phase. Yeah, I can imagine the timer would be killing you here. Oh, and you're actually fusing with the Halbaz that you stole. That's funny. Proskinian. Negate the Proskinian. Recipe a little in height. Banish Proskinian. I'm assuming you're going to be trying to keep Mirror Jade in the back row as long as possible. Tribute summon for Cresseia. You can't summon, yeah, another one. Yeah, because it says you can only control one Mirror Jade. Even if it's in the back row, it's still Mirror Jade. So yeah, he can't summon another one. And that was the final turn. Yeah. Didn't even know that counts as a control of monsters. Well, yeah, again, it doesn't matter if it's in the back row or not. Its name is still Mirror Jade, so, you know, you can't summon another one. And Mirror Jade's ruling is you can only control one Mirror Jade, even if that Mirror Jade is a spell or trap. Yeah, no problem. And then we got Radiant Typhoon versus, I see, freaking Fiendsmith, Gem Knight, and Tearlament. I already don't like it. We'll see. Opening Double Fallen and Virtuous, and he has the Havness in his opening hand. Let's see. He got Lurie, Rhino Heart, and Keldo. Jesus. At least Talents is live. And he gets banished now due to his own effect since it left the field. And here comes Kit Kalos. At least you can droplet it. And again, you have talents as well. Look at your opponent's hand, chain MST to pop it. Get rid of the Gem Knight. So he has, I didn't see what the other one was. I saw Imperm, Ash, and one other card. His tier, that's what was the trap, and his top deck. Any top deck, isn't that the card you shuffled back? No, I think it was Quartz. But Jesus Christ, yeah. Don't let him make Fiendsmith. And that ends his turn. Very nice. Yep, one of the shufflers. And he scoops. Gets fucked. I mean, Gem Knight. Gem Knight Tearlament with Fiendsmith thrown in because why not? You like decks like RT, which fully pure engine, not sloppy? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you got Tearlament with Gem Knights and Fiendsmith. And of course, he's running Fallen and Virtuous stuff because damn near every deck is now. But yeah, no problem. That's gonna do it for viewer replays. So appreciate y'all for having something to share, and that's gonna do it for today's stream. I may be here on Friday, I may not. Just depends on what plans I have for Friday, since, you know, 4th of July and all that, but we'll see what happens. But until then, I hope you all enjoy your day, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.